And shazam, like magic, I have returned back to the location of the land of the place where the peoples talks. And I may have tried to get myself all the way over to a certain location and it didn't quite work so well, so I had to use myself a safe state in order to get back to where I was because I accidentally jumped past something important. Or at least something I perceived to be important. I was just trying to save some time off screen. That's not really what I wanted. Hang on. They're like, right there, there they are. Oh, okay. I walked into this off screen and I was like, oh, I was expecting everyone to be in the super room. Yeah, everyone's gathered in the Great Hall. And that's where I was expecting to go. Anyway, hi, how's everybody doing? Let's do an actual intro. Hello, one and all. Welcome back to more Let's Plays We Gotta Do. I am the Mexican Trades. In the last part, I found a squirrel, tried to find more squirrels, couldn't find any more squirrels. So then I went over to a town. Turns out they didn't really quite take it over. But, prelude to more, war-based shenanigans. We're gonna have to fight a dude and his son. It's gonna be a big old mess, because let's be honest, these war-type situations, these tactics modes, they don't ever really work out too well for me. I shall try my best, though. Lord Garland, we're pleased that you returned safely. Of course, he had me to protect him. But anyway, we learned who the enemy general is. It's Kiba and his son, Klaus. Which, to be fair, was kind of an incredibly obvious assumption to make, but, whatever. It's the 3rd Company of the Highland Army, but from their numbers, it looks like part of the 4th Company is with them, too. Diabolical! They can do whatever they like. If they attack from the front, we'll meet them at the front. We'll show them that the number of generals, as well as the quality of the soldiers, has changed from before. I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to imply about the soldiers we had prior, but, alright. Already established you're not exactly the nicest dude. Now we can finally fight a decent battle. So, you've got no strategy this time? Are you worried, Victor? We don't need a strategy for this battle. That sounds needlessly cocky and inviting towards a situation where everything goes horribly wrong. Lord Garland, please give the signal for our forces to deploy. Troops deploy! Give the orders for the troops. Orders for the troops! There, I gave you everything that you could possibly want. Hey ho, there you is. Huh, I thought you'd be hiding in your castle, but you were brave to show your face. Good man. Yeah, and you weren't afraid to share your bald head. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. Father, don't underestimate him. He came out because he, too, has confidence in his strength. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love a good challenge. It's what keeps me going. Suddenly, more people. Listen, just because I'm a substitute, don't think you can mess around, understand? If you understand, stay in your positions. The 3rd Company will take the lead. Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh. Finally, a good fight. Don't underestimate them. I know. Then we shall now do battle! Oh, Lord, I have to control everybody now? Oh, well, that's a huge pain in the butt. Okay. If and that's what I gots to does, then that's what I'm guns to do's. Alright, now you are the guys with the flame spears. Those are handy dandy. I want as many of those as I possibly can. No, I didn't want to do that. The horses can move ever so slightly faster. That's always very good. There we go. No. There. Okay. Now we wait. We wait, we plot, we plan, we wonder, we do what we can and see what be. As our enemies slowly approacheth forwards. What ith you going to be doing? Lord Shu, I have a question regarding our troop deployment. May I speak freely? Go right ahead, General Ridley. Why is it that only the Kobold unit is being placed in the front lines? Decisions about troop deployment are mine to make, and I expect you to follow them, General. Cool, that's definitely not going to come to bite us in the butt. Okay, well. I feel like the kobolds aren't exactly going to be the happiest campers, so might as well just throw them into the fight. We managed to somehow accomplish absolutely nothing. Okay, we managed to take down a single enemy. I suppose in the most technical of senses, that is fine. Arrows! Okay, we hit one of them. We are barely, and I do by every stretch of the imagination mean barely, accomplishing much damage at all. I do not feel very great about our chances here. That being said, we're going to put Garland and his team over there because then they'll be able to like. Oh, okay. Hang on. You're not. You're something. You're magics. Very good. Very good. Just had to make sure. All right. Well, we'll keep you in the middle so we can heal as much people as we possibly can. I get the overwhelming sensation that that's something we're going to need to do in the very near future. Come and break your weapons upon me! Apparently they also have magics. Although it appears they didn't defeat a single one of us. Wow. Alright, well, I may not be able to do much to them, but they don't seem to be able to do much to me. Well, okay, well, there we go. That's just a sizable amount of damage. It's a lot of damage. Okay, fine. Alright, and that one just ended poorly for us in general. Cool, beans. So glad that this is something that's happening. Somehow that a much smaller number of kobolds was able to do a fair amount of damage all on their own. Very interesting. Okay, well, then... might as well just keep on attacking! Ah, yes. The most worthwhile of trades. Very good. Very, very, very good. He says, knowing that they are not. Okay, I think we might have knocked down one dude. It's certainly something. And... Shuzulu! No, hell yeah! Okay, alright, okay, alright. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's progress. Things are going surprisingly decently, all things considered. Again, I think I might have knocked down one of them. Not 100% sure. Not 100. Not 100. Oh, well, there goes the rest of those kobolds. Unfortunate. Although I guess there is an opening for an attack. Alright, the kobold's sacrifice shall not be in vain. Alright. Wow, things are actually going better than I would have expected. Usually when stuff like this happens, like nothing but bad stuff goes down. And you just chill where you is. I knew we shouldn't have joined forces with the humans. Oh no, are you mad because I let one of your units get wiped out? Oh crud. We don't need to waste our precious few lives in this meaningless war. Order all forces to retreat. Yes, Lord. Arf! Well, that's a problem. What's this? What? What? A rift among friends? Ha ha ha! Good! Now it's our turn. All forces advance! Evil people never betray each other! Ha ha ha! Ah. Definitely will not regret my choice in theming there. Whoa! Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Things are okay so far. Just keep it level. Keep it level. Oh boy. Oh dang. Alright. And that's how you do that, apparently. Huh, you know, even with the kobolds having run away, we're really not doing that bad. Chargeth! I mean, sometimes we get moments like that where absolutely nothing of note is ever accomplished, but you know, other than that. Okay, well, then we'll just... Quick! Fire the arrows of uselessness! Ah, yes, lovely. Glad we spent time and effort on that one. When nothing was accomplished whatsoever. More arrows! How can all of you be such bad shots? It's not that hard. Just arrows. Young Holion! I don't even know what that word's supposed to mean. Just making stuff up. Alright, my controller appears to be having trouble actually letting me go flick the control stick to the left at all now. Cool. Nothing better than my entire system just completely breaking down on me. But Galashazoo! Get yourself winded on! Yeah, there you go. Noteworthy! And then we'll just sort of wave our battle flag over yonder. Huh. Call me a crazy man, but I think we actually have a pretty decent chance of just straight up winning. Not bad considering we were, you know, abandoned. For the second time! We've done this sort of fight like 3 or 4 times now. We've been abandoned at least twice, and that is not a great look. Not exactly super duper happy about all that. Oh, they're using their magics. There you have the zip zap, zoobity zap. Ouchie ouchies. It's no good. It's no good. Without Ridley's help, we don't have a chance. I mean, honestly, I think we're doing okay. At this rate. We've got no choice. Lord Garland, order our troops to withdraw, but I don't... What happened? Damn it, we could have won this battle. Yeah, we could have. Why were we leaving? You won't get away. Father, it's too dangerous to pursue them now. Let's regroup our forces. But why, though? We were actually doing perfectly well. Could have taken out another 2 of those groups right there. Bing, boom, bing, bam. And then we would have been golden grams. Why did we stop? So what about Lord Ridley? The state army's bad habit has shown itself. Yeah, you were so arrogant. You don't want to lose your life? Who does? Without help from Two River, we can't match Kiba's strength. I mean, it was only 2 squads. And we were still doing fine. This is no time to attack Ridley. We need a strategy to weaken Kaiba. Everyone get some rest. The rest is my job. Lord Garland, you should get some rest too. Seems like all I'm ever told to do these days is go risk my life and go take a nap. I'd much prefer if it was just one of those things. But it never is. It's always both. So be it. Oh, hello. Whoa, are you okay? I heard it was a lost cause. Not really. I feel like we did pretty good. Come on, perk up. In war, it's the last one standing who wins. Well, see you later. You want to tell me why you were just chilling in here waiting? I feel like there's a lot of implications that could be had with that. Also, I guess this is suddenly a thing that's happening. Wow, all right. Everyone, are you certain this is what you want? It all seems rather random. Yes, I will have him as my husband. All right, that's so weird. In that case, you have my permission. Deceptively simple. Princess Gilia, this way, please. The knight's oath is something between the knight, his king, and a witness only. Yes. Ha! Thank you for your contribution, Luca. I hereby recognize you, Jowie Atreides, as a knight in service of the Highland Kingdom, as opposed to whatever it was you were before right now, I guess. Kind of figured you were already in a position of power, otherwise how would you have the ability to have done any of the things you did? And where did you get that coat? I, Jowie Atreides, swear eternal fealty to King Argus Blight of Highland, and I seal this oath with my blood. Okay, that's always a bad sign. You never want that sort of thing. As witness, I recognize the wine of fealty. Its taste is good. I saw that a side glance, just because it was in sprites. Okay, yep, he's just trading. Okay, he is putting blood in the cup, and that is disturbing. That is very next level disturbing. Don't drink it. Do not drink the blood wine. Knight Jowie Atreides, just as your blood is added to my own, so too are you added to the lifeblood of the Highland Army. So, is this something you do regularly? Willingly drink the blood of people? Because that's a really, really good way to, well, let's just see if what I think is about to happen happens, and then that'll kind of answer the rest. That'll kind of finish the statement for me. Now, as loyal knight in service of the Highland Kingdom and the Blight royal family, I ask you to... Yeah, see, that's sort of the... Yeah. Maybe don't make it a standard practice to drink blood. King Argus! What the... Call the king's physician! Hee hee. Hee 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 hee. This is poison. So you were planning, but how? Yes, it was difficult. You're a hard man to reach. You don't take even a sip of water without having it tasted first. Yeah, then why would you willingly drink blood? But now I finally managed to rid myself of the last weight around my neck. You would kill your father with your own hands? Honestly, it looked more like Jowie did it. Ha! You old fool, how dare you call yourself father? You couldn't protect your own wife. You're a coward who made peace with the country of dogs. What's wrong with dogs? I mean, I don't like dogs, but inherently as a species, there's nothing worth resenting them for. What are you saying? Who did nothing when my mother and I were callously dishonored? Who was trembling on the throne when we were finally saved by the Imperial Guards? I don't know. I don't have enough backstory context to really be able to definitively say. It's possible what Luca is saying has weight. It's also possible that he is a crazy person, considering he sacrificed an entire town's worth of souls to some sort of weird tornado wolf god. I'm willing to believe the crazy pants theory a little bit more. This is your punishment, old man. Your sentence is death. All that remains is to wipe the unclean ones off this planet. This world must be cleansed. Always a red flag. Stop it. What about Zara? You! You have no right to utter that name. Well done, Jowie Atreides. So, you were the last knight to swear allegiance to Argus. Hoo 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 hoo. Oh. Okay. You feeling some super guilt, buddy? That was a brilliant idea, drinking antitoxin daily and then poisoning your blood. That's how you did it? Wouldn't it have made more sense to just discreetly put poison in the drink? Holy crap, you actually made your blood poison? How the hell are you not dead? That's not a thing. That's not just something you can just do. You can't just make your blood toxic. It was like, oh, don't worry, I drink antitoxin on the daily. That is not that is next level insane. What the hell kind of backwards nonsense plan was that? Father, open your eyes, Father. It's useless. His breathing should have already stopped. Brother, you didn't. Why do you cry, Jilia? That person wasn't your father. Hoo 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 hoo. Congratulations, Jilia. You willingly married someone who was, like, directly responsible for the murder of your father. Hey, it's morning. Indeed it is, Templeton. What the hell are you doing in here? Okay, bye. Well, that was random. All right. Well, nice to see things are going absolutely next level bonkers pants on head crazy over there. So glad to always get updates on my favorite crazy people. 'Twas not the truth. They are not my favorite anythings. They are a bunch of evil fools. Okay, everyone's here. Well, Mr. Strategist, have you come up with a plan? Apple, explain the situation. The Highland Army has left South Window and is headed for our castle. Looks like a frontal assault like before, which did not work well the first time for them, so why would they do that? He's a one-trick pony. We'll leave half our army behind. Lord Garland will lead this as our main unit. The other half will be divided into 4 units led by Victor, Flick, Soy, and Camus. They'll line up the right and left sides. Well, apparently just straight up dissing Mikolotov. When Kiba's right between them, they'll fan out and surround him. If Kiba ignores the ambush and thrusts his way in, will we be able to stop him with our smaller numbers? Kiba and his son won't be able to defeat my plan. You're pretty confident. You've never miscalculated before? You know, like in that literal last army fight we just went through? The explanation is finished. Lord Garland, if all is ready, please give the signals to deploy. Okay, let's go! Let's go! Let's do this thing. Let us do the battle. Lords Victor, Flick, Sai, and Camus have finished their preparations. Lord Garland, try to lure General Kiba in without moving. Okay, my gargantuan flag twirling should be enough to distract them. This Garland is a brave young man indeed. Twice he has dared to face us. He is truly the son of Genkaku. Without Ridley, it seems they have little chance, but what do you think, Klaus? They've probably set an ambush. 1 unit on the right and 1 on the left. Then I'll attack once we're close enough. Should we also split our forces and trap them in a pincer attack? The enemy strategist Shu despises us. He probably thinks we haven't noticed his ambush. That's our best chance. Even when the ambush is sprung, tell our men to pay no attention and continue to drive forward. Defeat Garland and we win. Okay. The fact that you were able to so easily determine what our plan was implies to me, seeing as how that if we lose this, we're just going to lose our castle and all of our progress and everything would go horribly wrong for us, like completely pear-shaped immediately. I'm willing to bet that I guess maybe Shu actually planned for them to figure this out, if that's even possible. Your strategy is sound. You have the order to strike like the wind. Wind is not inherently known for striking things, but okay. Okay, we'll just watch for a bit. Remember, if you mess this up, it might hurt my career too. Literally no one cares. You've accomplished nothing. You're in this in the entirety of this game. You are barely a character. Okay, well, I guess I'll just stand around and do absolutely nothing worth of note. As they slowly, one by one, ever so slightly inch their way forward. One at a time, single file, very carefully, very methodically, very rivetingly, action-packed based. As they continue to go, look at them go. They travel so very, very fast, so very, very far. In the blink of an eye, they'll be here. They've almost reached halfway there. In a matter of milliseconds, they will have already arrived and stricken. No. Okay, give the signal. Shoo, isn't it still too early? It's fine, give the signal. That does in fact seem like that was way, way too early. I kind of figured we were a bit more spread out. Everyone attack! By my sword, Uriah, we'll slice through the enemy. So it was an ambush after all. All forces advance. Go for the main unit. And with great urgency, with unquestioned speed, as quick as the day goes, they will get to their assigned location. Arrows! That accomplished absolutely nothing. Yeah, fun times. Okay. Not a great look. Not a great look. Let's see, is that you guys? Yeah, it is. Okay, hang on. Rune! Fire spears! For shoo! It's something. it's something. Let's just say that was a good one. Sure. And Shaka Zulu! That's an actual person. Awesome. We are absolutely blazing a trail here. We are making stuff happen. We are magic men, let me tell you. We have nothing to fear except for gigantic man-eating spiders. And as there are none around, I fancy our odds to be relatively decent. And at every pass, they lose one, we lose one. That's such a mild thing. Just don't take all of them out. I think that's basically the same thing. Oh! Ah, they got me. Alright, I have a report. Victor's unit was attacked by the enemy. I haven't found the edge of the world yet. Report, Templeton was killed in combat? Nope. Do you have any idea how much of a massive pain in the tweese it is to get any of these people to join my army? Are you seriously expecting me to just sit back and let one of them die after I've spent so much time ensuring that they were part of this group? Because you're absolutely crazy pants if you think that was ever going to be the case. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't care if it was just the map maker guy. That's inexcusable. You think I won't play through a good chunk of a game all over again just to prevent such a thing? Because I didn't think to save in between these things, because I didn't think this was the sort of thing that was gonna even end up being a thing that happened? I'm crazier than you even know, man. So shut your faces. You can't even comprehend my space-time powers. You can't. You may have number and strategy, but you've got nothing else. And I mean nothing else. Luckily, I did save before I started this thing up again, so if the exact same thing happens a second time, well, then we don't really have to worry too much. Okay. What if I very much would like you to stop being a group of people that was alive? Ah, I see you're going with the tired and tested method of just ignoring arrows. Yes. Yes, of course, of course. It all makes perfect sense. Why on earth would you just simply let yourself be hit by arrows? Those are such extraordinarily easy things to dodge, and that's not good. Okay. Is them dying always a thing that happens, or... No, this time there was absolutely no mess. Okay, so basically, a character dying when they lose in a battle like this is entirely random. I do not care for that. The enemy isn't panicking. We can't defend against them. Many dots. The enemy is shaken. Now's our chance. Follow me. Damn, just as I thought. At this rate, Garland will... Garland will what? You don't speak for me, Victor. I speak for me. I just internalize those thoughts inwardly. Unless that flashback was any indication, in which case, well, then then Garland does actually talk. It's very odd. It's an odd system. If we were playing as any other character, I guess Garland would talk quite frequently. But we're playing as him, which makes him a mute, and that's very confusing. Man, we do not have a whole lot of people on our side. I can't help but notice. Alright, well, that's a step in the right direction, at least. Go, just slide them on over. And get us right over there. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we lost Victor's squadron again, but nobody died this time, so I'm less upset about it. Okay, yep. Point most thoroughly and notably made. Luckily, with the sort of blockade we formed, it's not too big of a problem. Okay, now crush them! Scatter! Protect Garland! Panic! Oh, hello. The time is right! All troops advance! Don't let any Highland soldiers... Oh my god! Lord Claus, we're being attacked on our flanks! What did you say? What's this? What's the Two River Army doing? The plan worked. The rest is up to you, Apple. Oh my god. That was actually a staged abandonment? It was luring them into a false sense of security. They thought our forces would have been way too cut because of him leaving. So then they just went out and hid. And then once this happened, oh my god, that's actually really legitimately kind of genius. Holy crapole. By the power of frijoles, I am impressed. That is actually good strategizing. Alright, let's see. Actually, hang on a second. That's not what I wanted at all. I wanted to look at runes. I did not want to wait. Why on earth would the game ever think I would want to do that? And of course, you can reset your movement, but you can't reset anything else. That's totally cool. That makes sense. It's not stupid, not frustrating at all. Hit him with the old windy day. Yeah, hit him with the windy day. That did absolutely nothing. That was a waste of time, and everyone looks like an idiot for having even attempted it. Okay, well, and if that's the case, we'll move you right over yonder. Move you right over Sonder. Not hit wait like a moron, and instead do this! Flamethrowers! Okay. Not bad, not bad. And so far, everything looks to be okay. Heal surrounding allies. No, that's not quite good. Repair self, that's all good stuff, but that's none of the stuff that I want to do, so. All right, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I got all these kobolds. You can't even hope to contend. See, what did I just tell you? That did not go well for you at all. My goodness. That went better, but ultimately still very badly. I'm not even sure how else to describe that. It's like, I mean, that didn't go at, you know, the worst possible way it could have. It just came really, really close to being the worst. Of course, we got that bunch of cowards over there not doing a whole lot. Oh, they're raining down the zip-zap zoobity-baps. And it accomplished nothing. The kobolds are accomplished at dodging lightning, as it turns out. Who'd have ever guessed? And the majority of them can't fit. Okay, then we're going to need to, like, move. And then move you. Okay, what have we got in the way of runes? Critical, cavalry ability, heavy armor. Oh, that's not stuff we can just do. Okay. No, we're gonna wait. We're just gonna sit there and we're gonna wait because I don't feel comfortable attacking people. There we go. Okay. I feel slightly better about attacking people now. Of course, it's all merely a state of mind and can ultimately amount to absolutely nothing. Arrows raining down from both ends. And very, very few people actually managed to even get remotely touched. That is weird. Let's see, wind magic. Can't reach anybody. That's frustrating. All right, well then you just, I guess, stand there and do absolutely nothing. Good on ya. Good on ya. That being said, combat! Just ruin their day in general, I guess. My guys are wearing cloth armor. How are they doing nothing? It's so confusing. Like, is it some sort of math equation that dictates whether or not anything happens when this stuff happens? Because sometimes it seems like the attacks do, like, incredibly well, and other times they do absolutely nothing for really no easily discernible reason. I don't know. I don't have the slightest idea. It's all very confusing. Alright, well. That's good, at least. Inexplicably, we're better at arrows that time. And that did absolutely nothing. Huzzah, huzzah! Everybody rejoice! Alright, well, let's get you out of the dang way. Push you forward a bit. Attack. Hit him with the wind scar! Yeah, okay, sure. What do you even want me to say about that? Get yourself riggedy wrecked on! Like, hey. Alright, fine. Those dudes are incredibly well fortified. They had like 16 defense, so maybe I'm just not really expected to take care of them so much as I am take care of everybody around them. The kobolds are suffering from noteworthy disadvantages about all of this. Alright, well then fine. We'll just straight up ignore that guy entirely and instead attack his other people! Like so. We took out one of our dudes, but we took out like 4 of yours. What are you gonna do about it? Surprisingly nothing, as it turns out. Okay, well, if that's the case, then there's no sense in actually moving. Ah, yes, the arrows of uselessness. One day we'll invest in arrows with pointed tips, instead of the standard issue suction cup-based ones that we seem to be using on the regular. That took that dude a very long time to decide who to attack. For a brief moment, I thought the game might have broke. The kobolds stand strong! And we got those dudes over there, they ain't doing nothing. Hop, hop, chaka-laka, ding, ding, dong! That guy apparently skipped lightning dodging school. Very unfortunate. Never let that be a thing that you don't ever attend. Let me tell you that much. Okay, well, let's see here. We go over there, and if our attacks can't do damage, then at the very least we can heal up the peoples that needs it. We've got that going for us. Oh, Taku! Whoa, now feel the power of the kobolds! Whoa, oh! Well, that certainly worked. Oh, dang! I didn't know 3 swords were a thing that could even happen. You got, like, ultra defeated. Well, that didn't go too great, but it could have gone worse. Although, I feel like the odds of you guys surviving that, the next attack, are probably pretty slim. Using magic! Whoosh! Yeah, there you go. Boom! Okay, I've never seen 2 swords stick out of somebody with them not lose. That's mildly concerning if I'm being 100% with y'all. Things are going very poorly for you. And those dudes don't seem to be even remotely interested in helping. Would you run out of magic? I don't even think that's a thing that can happen. We're being slaughtered. What the hell is the 4th company doing? I don't know, apparently just sitting back and watching. That's certainly a strategy. Lord Raud, Lord Kiba's surrounded. He needs assistance immediately. Yeah. Just a minute. Haste makes waste, you know. Uh-oh. Here they are. Orders from Lord Luca Blight, King of Highland. You'd be well advised to follow them immediately. Luca Blight, King of Highland? That's not good. Yeah. Alright, all forces, full retreat. What about Lord Kiba? What did you say? These orders are from Lord Luca himself. Will you disobey him? No, it's not that. Matthew's student, eh? Seems he's grown much since then. The 4th company retreating. How stupid! You! To do this now! Father, forgive me. My strategy has brought us to ruin. And you won't even open your eyes! Okay. And to the best of my knowledge, I didn't lose anybody. So, alright. At least nobody with a name. They've lost their will to fight. Offer them terms of surrender. Take Kiba and his son Klaus into custody. Don't hurt them! What, are we gonna try and recruit them? I don't know how well that's going to fly. Granted, I'm also not all about that execution life. You look pleased. You must have won. Indubitably. Pilka is happy. Bulgan also happy! You're okay. Are you okay? You're not hurt. Your stomach doesn't hurt? Why would my stomach hurt? Looks like you're okay. Huzzah! We have prisoners. See, now the dungeon place that we have makes some semblance of sense. Enemy generals. This is Kiba, and this is Klaus. You were good. I was worried up to the end. You haven't earned the right to call me by my name, boy. Kill me and be done with it. We don't do that here. You big dum-dum. General Kiba is a great general, and his son Klaus is also a military genius. Lord Garland, I suggest you free them and accept them as our allies. Yeah, but don't they have to want to be allies for that to work? No! I will not, Lord Garland. The Unicorn Army cannot gain by wasting such brilliance. Thank God for that! Lord Garland, stop. My oath to King Argus was not made lightly. Oh, I see how this is gonna go. Lord Garland. We received a letter from the Highland Army. What? Read it. Yes. King Lucas sends you this present in honor of your bravery. We look forward to the next battle, signed Leon Silverberg. That's all it says. Many dots. Klaus, what do you make of that message? King Argus has been murdered by Prince Luca. What? Klaus, don't be so careless! The engagement of Lady Gilia, the death of Lord Argus, the changes in the Fourth Company, that's all I can think about. Luca Blight doesn't want a victory for the kingdom. He wants to take the life of every citizen of the city-state, because he is a sick, twisted freak of a man. Let there be no doubt of that. But it's just not the state that has reason to fear. Luca's ambition could destroy Highland as well. What do you gotta say about that, Jack? Father. I understand. Lord Garland, it is a warrior's shame to change masters, but I'll take that shame. In your defense, man, you don't really have a whole lot of an option. Your master is dead. You kinda... What are you expected to swear loyalty to a dead person? I mean, I guess you could. Please let me fight alongside you. Lord Garland, it seems I was no match for you. Once again, it was really nothing to do with me. I just kind of stood in there and lured people in and then healed some people once. It was kind of Shu's entire strategy that made any of this work. So really, he defeated you. My genius alone was not enough to defeat you and your impressive collection of warriors. That, however, I will take credit for. I did manage to collect a lot of people. But from this day forward, I am yours to command. Please use my humble skills as you see best. Hoorah! I'll gladly accept anybody with any level of prestige upon them. But I wonder, is it my fault that Leon Silverberg joined forces with them? Shoo. Perhaps, perhaps not. Who has the slightest idea anymore? Not I can tell you that much. Oh,